Some fights take 12 rounds. Others don't even make it past the first minute. When everything clicks, timing, power, and precision, a knockout can come out of nowhere. In this 30-minute dive, you can see the first-round finishes that left fans speechless and opponents on the canvas before the fight even got going. Let's get into it. Adonis Stevenson versus Chad Dawson, June 8th, 2013.
Fighting out of the red corner, wearing black with red, Dawson!
Stevenson didn't even give Dawson a chance to settle in. Just over a minute into the first round, Stevenson stepped in with a vicious left hand that dropped Dawson flat.
Donc, beaucoup du côté de Dawson qui va tenter de répondre.
Dawson got up, but you could see in his eyes he wasn't all there.
Si tu viens de, tu sais, t'es champion du monde, c'est fait, là, tu l'as la ceinture.
The ref didn't hesitate. He waved it off, and just like that, Stevenson became the new WBC light heavyweight champ. What a way to take a title.
Tu l'as fait comme un petit jab, une petite feinte de jab, finalement tu l'as eu tout simplement.
James Kirkland versus Alan Conjurs, November 30th, 2007.
From Austin, Texas, introducing James Mandingo Kirkland. From the Bronx, New York, here is Alan Booby Conjurs.
One of the greatest hits. Conjurs dropped Kirkland early with a clean right hand.
It's fun to watch, and James Kirkland has a habit of doing that. Look at him. He looks like he's got to shake it off and survive. Now, Steve, you talked about him rocking him with a right hand.
Bombs away, Nick. It's Conjurs' only chance to win.
And here he goes. A right hand staggers Conjurs.
Yeah, Kirkland actually hit the canvas.
Kirkland walking in to a huge punch, and his momentum carried him into a concussive blow.
And we're going to learn a lot about James.
But instead of folding, Kirkland came back furious.
Adversity in his career, and he is having his world rocked. Conjurs vowed to do this.
A big left made Conjurs grab on, and the next one launched him halfway through the ropes.
He's got to get his wits about him.
Kirkland punching back instead of holding, and it's working.
Conjurs got, wow, how much energy can he have left? Oh, and he gets rocked. Just a...
He got up, but you could tell he was done.
Both fighters down in a tremendous first round.
Kirkland swarmed him, and a right hook finished it at 2:56 of the first.
Place to hide right now. Oh, he is, and he's coming back, butting to the body. And now they trade, and it's a real war again. Look at his legs. Kirkland. 10 seconds to go in this dynamic. Remember, well, it's waved off now.
Total mayhem.
Hurt, I seen his legs was gone, so I wanted to just take advantage of the opportunity that I had.
As we look at the end, James.
Juan Meza versus Jaime Garza, November 3rd, 1984.
The challenger, Juan Kid Meza. World champion, Jaime Garza.
Garza came out fast and dropped Meza with a clean left hook, looking like he'd finish it early.
We're ready to go with round number one.
Bides his time between his hometown of Mexicali in Mexico and Los Angeles. There's a solid left that sends Meza down.
Meza beat the count, stayed composed, and kept firing back.
To get up. So a startling flash knockdown by Garza with Meza taking another left hand, and now he scores a left.
He's usually the guy that's susceptible early. He's been on the deck 4 times, always in a...
Then, near the end of the round, he caught Garza with a brutal left hook that landed flush.
Whether he was really stunned or whether he was totally in control, and apparently he was in control as he's come back strongly. Battle.
Tim, it's quite a statement to say that the guy is the hardest puncher in boxing today, pound for pound.
Landed by Meza, caught Garza backing out. And there's a good solid left jab by Meza.
His hands down.
There's another left hook that sends Meza down. Do they count that or not? Evidently not. No,
Meza to the punch. Meza is a wide puncher. Oh, big left hand.
Garza went down hard and never got up in time. One moment he was in control, and the next, it was all over.
There was Garza reaching in, Tim, and he's wide open, and Meza throws the short left hook, and down he goes.
Rocky Lockridge versus Roger Mayweather, February 26, 1984.
Please welcome Rocky Lockridge. Here's the junior lightweight champion of the world, Roger Mayweather.
From the opening bell, both fighters looked ready for fight, trading heavy shots early.
3 knockdown rule in effect. The bell does not save the fighter except stepping up in weight, coming off the victory over Cornelius Bosa Edwards, fighting the champion.
Once he got dropped by Bosa Edwards, he's susceptible this first round.
Back in August of '81 in round.
But just 91 seconds in, Lockridge uncorked a perfectly timed right hand that crushed Mayweather's jaw and dropped him hard. It was sudden.
Knockout punches. Both are power. Both love to put the pressure on each other.
Mayweather tried to get up, but his legs had other plans.
Opening round.
He's not getting up. He's not getting up. We've got a new champion.
Just like that, Lockridge became the WBA junior lightweight champion and handed Mayweather his first loss in brutal fashion.
Maybe for the title, and here it comes. A right hand right on the button. Can't get better.
Roger Mayweather suffering his first defeat.
Lennox Lewis versus Andrew Golota, October 4th, 1997.
Golota.
All right, Mary, you sort of stand out. Who's your pick?
Golota.
Lewis started fast, using his jab to back Golota up early.
And we're set to go. The anticipation is over. Here we go. Lewis comes right at Golota. Lewis with the jab. He's got a good one.
Lewis feet wide, Golota.
Less than a minute in, he landed a hard right that rocked Golota and forced him into the corner.
Good boxer. Pops a jab and a right hand in. Nicely done by Lennox Lewis to start. Lewis with a big right hand. Golota in some early trouble here.
Lewis followed with a quick combo that sent him down.
Taken by Lewis. Golota's in deep trouble.
Down.
Golota got up, but he was clearly hurt.
Lennox Lewis. This could be over. This very well could be over.
Let it continue. He's going to let it continue.
Seconds later, Lewis unloaded again, dropping him for good.
Get through here. Big right by Lewis. Golota is in deep trouble. This is almost over. Golota cannot think.
95 seconds, can you believe it?
Down again.
That was a statement, for real.
And Lewis takes his time pouring big shots here. Golota just giving a seat on the canvas.
Sechu Powell versus Cornelius Bundrage, May 6th, 2005.
Please welcome from the Motor City, Cornelius Bundrage. Welcome the Iron Horse, Sechu Powell.
An unexpected beginning. Just moments into the first round, both Powell and Bundrage landed right hands at the same time, and both hit the canvas.
We should mention the guy in the electro. Oh, gee, almost, it wasn't a double knockdown. It was a knockdown as Bundrage went down, and Powell.
It was a rare double knockdown. Powell was up first, more composed, and wasted no time pressing the advantage. Seconds later, he landed a clean follow-up shot that ended the fight.
No knockdown. Wow. A massive left hand by Powell and Bundrage.
In the very first round, and all in under a minute.
Powell went down clearly. The referee did not rule the knockdown. I don't know. It's all elementary because Bundrage never recovered from that first knockdown.
Mike Tyson versus Clifford Etienne, February 22nd, 2003.
Please welcome the Black Rhino, introducing for Etienne, the one and only Iron Mike Tyson.
There were questions about Tyson going in, but he answered them fast.
Will he kill Etienne's momentum early and back him up? Which Tyson will show up tonight?
Just 49 seconds into the fight, a clinch caused both men to tumble, but once they got up, Tyson went hunting.
Tyson's going for everything right here. And now they both go into the ropes.
Etienne threw a few shots, but Tyson slipped a jab and fired back with a crushing right hand. Damn.
Tyson looking to end this on one punch, Steve.
Break, no punch on break.
He's in danger.
Oh, there it is, right hand to the head, and Etienne stopped.
Etienne hit the canvas hard and never even tried to beat the count.
No way, he's getting up. It's over, and he's helped up by Tyson.
Just like that, Tyson sealed his 50th and final win in under a minute. Jimmy Thunder versus Crawford Grimsley, March 18th, 1997.
Sunrise, Florida, Crawford, Terminator, Grimsley. He is the man from down under, James Thunder.
It didn't even feel real. As soon as the bell rang, Thunder stepped in and landed a looping right hand to Grimsley's head. Grimsley dropped instantly 13 seconds in, and it was over.
By knockout, and now cracks Grimsley with the first punch, and that looks like it is it.
One punch, one of the fastest knockouts ever.
You land the first punch in a fight. Don't go out there and mess around. Correct. Dragging the jab back. Look how relaxed.
Thunder didn't just win, he ended it before it even started. You train for weeks, sometimes months, and then it's done in the blink of an eye. Wild stuff. Piper versus John Ellis, November 12, 1990. Piper stepped in with zero hesitation, encountering a slow jab with a perfectly timed right hand. It landed flush, and Ellis hit the canvas before he even realized what went wrong.
Well, we followed Welshman Nicky Piper regularly on seconds out, and that is going to be the quickest win for him.
The crowd barely had time to react, just 12 seconds in.
Left jab, and that was the end of it. He's okay, thank God.
Piper turned away calm as ever, like he knew it was coming.
Button, he was cold, and that was it. Look, there's it going now. Straight over the left jab. His left jab fell short, hit him with the right.
Clean, fast, and clinical, one of the sharpest first-round finishes you'll ever see.
It's going to be the quickest win for him. No doubt, in fact, the quickest win you could hope to see. One punch, and it's all over.
Ellis came in confident, but one shot changed everything. Ryan Garcia versus Miguel Carrizoza, September 15th, 2017.
Presentando el hijo de Nogales, México, Miguel Carrizoza. And fighting out of the red corner, he wears black trunks with the flag of Mexico on front. King Ryan Garcia!
The first clean right hand landed with perfect timing, sending Carrizoza straight to the canvas.
You get quality work from veterans and even more champions in the gyms that they train in. And you know what? It's going to, and I see both guys now having their moments.
Oh! How quick was that?
It looked fast, but it didn't look rushed.
7, 8, are you okay? What's my name?
Carrizoza managed to beat the count, but his balance was gone, and Garcia knew it. He walked in, placed a short left hand with pinpoint precision, and Carrizoza went down again.
What's my name? Referee says Carrizoza, and just 2 punches, and Ryan Garcia.
That second knockdown sealed it. No chaos, no wild swings, just 2 clean shots and total control.
But walk us through.
Right uppercut. No, right off the right jab, it was a right hook.
Nigel Benn versus Ian Chantler, November 24th, 1986.
Change of surroundings for seconds out this week. We're in the old Fenland capital of Wisbech in Cambridgeshire. His name is Nigel Benn. He's from West Ham, and he should feel at home here in the Fens because...
Before most fans could settle in, Benn had already ended it. Facing Ian Chantler in Wisbech, Benn came in locked and loaded. Chantler tried to step forward, but walked straight into a perfect right hand. 16 seconds, 1 punch. Out cold. Damn.
For the crowd here in Wisbech to see, for my money, the most exciting prospect in British boxing at the moment. Nigel Benn in the golden trunks. And that is one Ian Chantler is down. He's very close to us, and he will not get up from that.
The crowd barely had time to react. It was quick, clean, and honestly, there wasn't much more to say. Just that Benn was on a different level that night.
Okay, it was early on in the fight, but if he hit anybody with that punch, they would have probably gone on the floor.
14. Bernard Hopkins versus Steve Frank, January 27, 1996.
Rated middleweight contender known as Steve Lionheart Frank. Tonight he is making the first defense of his title. Please welcome Bernard, the Executioner Hopkins.
Hopkins came out like he had somewhere to be. Frank, stepping in last minute, looked frozen before Hopkins even threw.
Now Frank's idea is stay away, jab, don't give too much ground.
Then bang.
To fight him later in the fight. Good right hand, right out of the box. Down goes Frank. Right there.
First punch of the night.
A sharp right hand followed by 2 left hooks and a final uppercut put Frank on the deck just seconds in.
He might come out and take his shot early because conditioning will be a factor later. Here, he doesn't take a shot, he looks.
You barely had time to sit down, 24 seconds, and it was already over.
Came out real slow and just looking, dropped the hand and walked right into a nice right hand, crisp, sharp right hand by the champion Hopkins, and that was it.
Jermaine Taylor versus Alex Rios, January 9th, 2004.
What should we be looking for from Jermaine Taylor? Fans out there are going to see faster hands by Taylor. Taylor's quick, stands straight up at a distance and uses that stick, the long jab, and finally, a knockout. Ellis on what to expect from the southpaw Alex Rios. Look for him to eat some uppercuts. He's very susceptible to this punch. Legs a little too wide. He's got a habit of spreading his feet way out. And finally, watch for him to try to get close.
Taylor didn't get a workout, he got a wipeout.
Current middleweight champion of the world, Bernard Hopkins. Do you think it adds almost too much pressure for a prospect course of a future Hall of Famer like Bernard Hopkins?
I don't think he should be.
Less than a minute into the first round, Taylor cracked Rios with a short left to the body.
People are not going to rush him. I think that would be a rush right now. I think he's not going to get the test. There's a lot of seasoning, a lot of smarts in front of him. I think Taylor is going to have to be tested a little bit.
Then followed it with an overhand right that sent Rios collapsing backward into the corner.
In that kind of fight, people will feel funny, and there's no test tonight, like I said. No test tonight. He's going to have to.
Rios was out cold for several seconds.
It is over. Setting up with a jab, and then bang.
54 seconds in, it was over. Taylor barely even broke a sweat. One clean shot, and the whole fight vanished. Interesting. Johnny Gonzalez versus Abner Maris, August 24th, 2013.
It's showtime!
Nobody expected it to end so fast. Maris came out aggressive, looking to control the fight.
Bearstein, as his head trainer, this was a few years ago.
What about a guy who gets up into his age bracket? Does he have one?
He's had a lot of fights.
A lot of fights and a lot of war.
On the other hand, Gonzalez stayed calm and landed a perfect left hook that sent Mares crashing to the canvas.
And there you can see him trying to test on Gonzalez, that slapping right hand. Now Mares rushes him. Legs look good for 31. Oh my God! Down goes Mares, and Mares is badly hurt.
Mares got up, clearly hurt, and Gonzalez didn't hesitate.
You want to continue? Walk to me. Mares in real trouble here.
He poured on the pressure, and the ref stepped in at 2:55 of the first.
Gonzalez coming in.
This would be a tremendous Mares out of here.
Gonzalez putting it all out there right now.
Oh my goodness, unbelievable.
Just like that, Gonzalez proved he still had that fight-ending power.
A first round knock.
Two-fisted assault from Johnny Gonzalez, but it's the left that's doing the damage.
Gabriel Bracero versus Danny O'Connor, October 10th, 2015.
Please welcome Gabriel Tito Bracero. Across the ring, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, presenting Danny Boy O'Connor.
Right from the start, Bracero looked locked in, and then, boom. Just 41 seconds in, he drilled Connor with a perfect right hand that ended the fight on the spot.
Dominant in the first fight, he will be in this 4.5 years later, and round 1 is underway, scheduled for 10.
Dominated the first fight, really, won 7 of 8 rounds, admitted O'Connor. And here they are bringing in Bracero into a lot of confidence on Team O'Connor right now. They feel like he's a different fighter, and they feel like the result of this fight is going to be much different than the first.
Well, that's what O'Connor, different fighters. And going down, Bracero has put down.
O'Connor went down hard and stayed there, needing a few minutes before getting up.
Over a nice slow punch by O'Connor. First round, a lot of times the guys will come out, they're not quite as sharp as they would be later in the fight, but
it was a shocking finish, especially coming from Bracero, who isn't known for knockout power.
See a right hand to the body by Bracero, and O'Connor just shooting out a lazy left hand. Bracero timed him perfectly.
But that night, he didn't need volume, just one perfect shot.
In that first round, he got caught with a nice shot, but you know, early in the fight like that, anything can happen.
Anthony Joshua versus Emmanuel Leo, October 5th, 2013.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present Anthony Joshua Emmanuel Leo.
From the first exchange, it was clear that Joshua had a different level of power.
And Mike Middleton, if you want to know who they are, Al Malcolm was the debutant. Those two gentlemen lasted very light inside a round. Malcolm 19 seconds into round 2, so...
He kept Leo at range with stiff jabs and then stepped in with a quick burst of punches that dropped the Italian hard.
Giving a switch downstairs. Oh, and he's got him. Big solid right hand there. Has shaken it. So different. There's another one of those long right hands, and Emmanuel Leo is feet jelly, and he's ready to go. Always another big shot. Another couple more. He's still standing, but for how much longer? The legs are in again. Still standing. Now an uppercut just jams him up.
Holding.
What is keeping Leo up? He is getting tattooed here, and he has to go. And it's
The ref didn't bother counting. He just waved it off. Less than a full round, and Joshua had already made his presence felt.
Higher class eventually, but this has been a special night for him, and I'm sure he'll be executed at the job.
You could tell right then, this guy was going to be a big problem. Bradis Prescott versus Amir Khan, September 6, 2008. Naoya Inoue versus Juan Carlos Payano, October 7th, 2018.
He comes in wearing the red and white trunks. The monster! Inoue! Wearing the black trunks of baby Pacquiao Payano!
Inoue started off calm, reading Payano's movements and slowly closing the gap.
So here we go then. The WBA regular bantamweight is the man wearing the red and white trunks with the black waistband.
After a couple of rangefinders, he stepped in with a short left to set the angle and then uncorked a right hook that landed flush on the chin.
Soul reversal. Losing against Left right combination, and Payano has stretched on the canvas.
Payano hit the canvas instantly, completely stunned.
He's down. The referee is holding the cover.
And the fight was over in just 70 seconds.
Stages was all she wrote, and Payano's eyes were in orbit.
It wasn't rushed or reckless.
Spinning like the reels on a fruit machine when that right hand landed. There's the jab, there's the right hand.
Inoue timed it perfectly and made it look effortless. Nobuhiro Ishida versus James Kirkland, April 9th, 2011.
Middleweight contender James Warrior Kirkland. Weight world champion Nobuhiro Ishida.
Kirkland came in as the heavy favorite, but within 23 seconds, Ishida dropped him with a sharp left hand that stunned everyone.
3 rounds to deal with 2 opponents, and now
Kirkland got up, clearly hurt, and moments later was dropped again.
30 previous fights. Kirkland was proud as he was introduced. Kirkland arouses a lot of enthusiasm and file that most Kirkland opponents portray. Down goes.
No one expected this.
Kirkland obviously isn't covering or holding up. He wants.
Ishida stayed calm, and a clean right hand sent Kirkland down for the 3rd time.
For Ishida's right hand. There it is again. Third to try to get up, and Cortez pushed him down.
Just 107 seconds in, Joe Cortez had seen enough and waved it off. 3 knockdowns in less than 2 minutes. Damn, what a shock.
Nobuhiro Ishida.
Anthony Joshua versus Michael Sprott, November 22nd, 2014.
As a member of the British Empire, from Watford, Anthony Joshua. Heavyweight division, and introducing to you the warrior that is Reading's Michael Sprott.
Joshua took the center of the ring early, stalking Sprott behind a heavy jab.
Matt Skelton, 2 rounds last time out. What can Mike championship level fights in a long and distinguished career, what can he come up with?
The first clean right hand he landed shook Sprott, and it really hurt for just watching.
Past his best now, right hand comes through, and he's wobbled, he's shaken by that, and Joshua.
Sprott backed up to the ropes, trying to cover up, but Joshua stayed on him, throwing fast, heavy shots.
Joshua just teeing off.
It didn't take long when the ref stepped in as Sprott was pinned and taking damage.
Says that will do it right there. Stunning.
Stopping it just over a minute into the fight.
The job finished. Job's finished.
Mike Tyson versus Peter McNeely, August 19th, 1995. The bell rings, and McNeely bolts forward like a man with nothing to lose.
The past few months, and here we go. And McNeely, as advertised, comes right.
For a second, it feels like chaos. His punches are wild, almost desperate.
Seconds into the fight, McNeely on the canvas.
Tyson weaves through the storm. A clean right hand drops McNeely hard within seconds.
Tyson seeming to just hang back there waiting for that one shot. And McNeely, as advertised, comes right at Mike Tyson. Now McNeely, seconds into the first round.
That was fast. He gets up dazed but still swinging. Only to eat another vicious uppercut in the corner that sends him crashing again.
Nonsense, because they were starting to butt heads. Oh, Tyson with a left hook, a right uppercut, down goes McNeely.
Just 89 seconds into the fight. Joe Cordina versus Joshua Hernandez, August 14th, 2021.
Hey, here is the Windy City Kid, Joshua Hernandez. The Welsh Wizard, Joe Cordina.
Cordina needed less than a minute to make a serious statement.
Cordina to inject that momentum into his career.
Right from the start, he was throwing crisp combinations that forced Hernandez onto the back foot.
Operated on during the campaign. A big right hand. That was the right hand. He was throwing sparingly when he first came back.
Then, boom.
Before that. Oh, he's got good right hand once again from Cordina. Overhand right.
A perfectly timed overhand right crushed Hernandez, sending him flat on his back. Official time, 53 seconds of round 1. Cordina's rebuilt right hand looked better than ever.
It was a long time in the corner, Hernandez. He made his ring walk down, got there. It's quite cold here now.
Roy Jones Jr. versus Montel Griffin, August 7th, 1997.
WB's Roy Jones on your right in the black trunks, Montel Griffin in the red.
This rematch barely gave fans a chance to settle in. Less than 20 seconds after the opening bell, Jones cracked Griffin with a monster left hook that sent him stumbling into the ropes for a knockdown.
Montel, I think Montel got rocked wide.
Griffin
and down goes.
How will they rule it?
Griffin tried to fight back behind his jab, but Jones was just too fast.
Start throwing some punches.
Jones's lunge is a counter-punching and very cagey, jabs his way through. He's got the 5-inch reach advantage. Griffin tries to counter left hook.
Then, with about 40 seconds left in the round, Roy launched a leaping left hook that caught Griffin clean on the jaw.
Roy's taking the lead a little bit.
Jones wants to mix it with him here. Observing, waiting. Jones with the hook, picking up where he left.
Nice right on the button. That was a...
Griffin dropped flat. He tried to get up, but it was over at 2:31 of round 1.
Wow, the ball, man! He's still down. It's down Trevor Bourbon.
What a stick-first fight he had.
Jerry Cooney versus Ken Norton, May 11th, 1981.
Well, Ray Norton in his introduction borrowing a little something from the Sugar Ray Leonard playbook and doing a little dance. And
Norton was in trouble almost immediately.
the tactics of Ken Norton in the early rounds will be interesting to say the least.
Cooney, towering over him, unleashed a vicious right hand that snapped Norton's head back and froze him against the ropes.
The rule is in effect, the bell cannot save either man. A right hand buckle the knees of Norton.
He hammered Norton with a brutal left to the body, another crushing right upstairs.
Left hand to the stomach, and another right hand to the side of the head of Norton, who stands on the rope.
And then just unleashed hell. A few more unanswered bombs, and Norton collapsed to his knees. completely out of it.
Again, the legs of Norton wobble. Norton has hurt his own corner. Cooney trying to measure him. With combinations of left stance going straight up. Norton is about to drop. Norton.
The ref waved it off at just 54 seconds, but honestly, it could have been stopped even earlier.
There's never any doubt as to the punching power of Jerry Cooney. Ray Leonard, I think that doubt was put to bed right here.
Deontay Wilder versus Sergey Liakovic, August 9th, 2013.
Wilder! Sergey Liakovic!
Instead, a test for the young knockout artist, this match turned into a scary scene.
All right, round one, and Liakovic comes in here stone cold dry. There's not
a veteran, and he's seen a lot of things in boxing, been put in certain situations.
Less than 2 minutes into the first round, Wilder cracked Liakovic with a vicious right hand that sent him crashing to the canvas in a heap.
And professional experience, by the way, Liakovic, 181 rounds.
Yeah, he said he wants to relax and just, establish his jab.
Tonight, good quick left hand shown by Wilder. There's a right hand, drives Liakovic into the ropes. Down he goes.
Man, it was brutal. Wilder's jab had already rocked him back. And
then once Liakovic went to the ropes, that was it. And look at Liakovic's reaction. Look at his left and right, his feet.
Yeah, ugly, one of those ugly knockdowns.
Yeah,
what
that was
shot.
That right hand, it was like getting hit by a truck. Official time, 1:43. Pablo Cesar Cano versus Jorge Linares, January 18th, 2019.
Super lightweight division in with the Mexican warrior, Pablo Cesar.
Within the first 15 seconds, Cano blasted Linares with a right hand that sent him crashing to the canvas.
Looking forward to it. Always see Linares, 33 now. How much longer?
Yep, one of the better fighters of modern times, Linares, but caught straight away there.
What a shock!
Linares got up trying to steady himself, but Cano was all over him.
Cano lands a lovely shot. Linares has and Pablo Cesar Cano sniffed that, and at the higher weight has it out of Linares. Seems to have got his feet back together. But what a start!
Landing another series of punches that dropped him again.
Come out casually, carrying his hand low, and now he's having to dig deep here.
And Linares gets a mighty shock early on, Paul.
Just been caught cold early on, but he's got to be careful. He's landed a good left hook of his own. The round's gone, forget about it. Stay safe. Tie him up whenever you can. Get on your bike now and just
in the pocket a little bit too much for my liking. And again, the right hand over the top.
After a third knockdown, Linares somehow stood up again when he stumbled back into the ropes.
But it is one of the biggest crises in Jorge Linares' career.
After the left hook. No, big left hook.
Down he goes again. There's no 3 knockdown rule.
The ref waved it off at 2:48 of round 1.
But is 25 seconds enough for Cano? One more surely will be enough.
There, Linares, he seems to be in desperate trouble.
He's all over the place, and Cano on the verge of a big win, and he's got it.
And honestly, it felt like it could have been stopped even sooner. Ivan Baranchyk versus Nicholas Givehand, March 25th, 2016. Just 21 seconds into the first round, Baranchyk uncorked a monster left hook that flattened Givehand before anyone could blink.
And he starts out very quickly, and left hand drops him. And I mean, that was a left hand.
Full extension, perfect timing, and that old school Joe Frazier snap you don't see often anymore. Baranchyk even threw it from a little further out than you'd expect, but he twisted the punch right at the point of contact, exactly how the legends say you should.
Yeah, it actually was from far away. I mean, it wasn't like he was close, at the right distance. It was the right distance to put some hurt. Look at it.
Well, he also does what Sugar Ray Leonard always just talking about.
Gonzalez Iglesias versus Evgeny Shvedenko, June 6th, 2024.
So we are set for our co-feature as we take a look at the tail of the tape. Gonzalez Iglesias, Evgeny Shvedenko.
He has that incredible telescoping height. It's like, ooh, beautiful lead right hook. Where from fight to fight, he would be anywhere from 6'5" to 6'7", depending on what the broadcast said. But
Iglesias needed just one clean shot to end it. Midway through the first round, he crushed Shvedenko with a brutal right hook to the side of the head.
Listed as being much shorter.
Shvedenko's extended left arm. Sneaky shot.
Shot again there from Iglesias. Finding his rhythm early on, and down goes Shevchenko.
Shevchenko dropped hard, his body locking up and twitching on the canvas.
A horrifying reaction.
Wow, what a start. And also an end. A scary scene that left the crowd in stunned silence.
Ear meets the jawbone.
Iglesias stood across the ring. The fight was already over before anyone fully realized what had happened. Amanda Serrano versus Eva Vorberger, January 18th, 2019.
Introducing Eva, the Golden Baby Vorberger. Introducing Amanda, the Real Deal Serrano.
Serrano barely gave Vorberger a chance to blink at Madison Square Garden.
Huge favorite here, and for good reason. Vorberger hasn't fought outside. She'll be the first Austrian champ.
Right from the opening bell, Serrano stalked forward and fired a left hook to the body that crumpled Vorberger to the canvas. It looked painful.
So, she played her hands for tonight.
And Serrano likes to go forward, and Vorberger forced to let her hands go right away. Right away. This is what Serrano does. Forward, constant pressure.
Vorberger tried to move, but just couldn't beat the count.
9, 10. It is over. Just like that.
In just 35 seconds, Serrano made history, becoming a 7-division world champion.
I mean, that's what Serrano's known for. She's an aggressive, come-forward body puncher, and that's exactly what it was.
Anthony Joshua versus Gary Cornish, September 12th, 2015.
Lockridge absolutely dwarfed by these two big beasts. The one thing everybody has agreed upon, 3 scoring judges off by his company to prepare for this. He's had a good camp in Inverness.
Right after the first exchanges, Cornish was struggling to keep up with the speed and sharpness coming at him.
Who has ambitions of his own, whose career is on the way up and not on the way down.
Joshua clipped him with a stiff jab and then crushed him with a clean right hand that dropped him to a knee.
Joshua looking very sharp here and nails him with a right hand inside the first minute. One knee, it's the power, but it's the speed.
When the fight resumed, Joshua stayed patient but ruthless, lining up another heavy right that sent Cornish crashing down again.
Looking unsteady, Joshua looking to measure him up. Could this be gone in the first? He's caught him with another right hand.
Now the technique that Joshua showing at the...
Less than 90 seconds, and just like that, Joshua picked up another belt and a whole lot of hype.
His legs were unsteady, and there was no point allowing it to continue. The writing was on the wall by that time.
Peter Quillen versus Antoine Hedgemond, August 4th, 2005.
Scheduled for 4 rounds.
Quillen jumped on Hedgemond right from the start, blasting him with a vicious left hook that knocked his mouthpiece out.
Aggressiveness you want to see as Quillen goes to work, knocks out the mouthpiece of Hedgemond.
Quillen tore into him again, landing clean jabs and heavy lefts.
That left hook is devastating for Quillen. He's looking for it now. And down goes Hedgemond.
Another sharp hook dropped Hedgemond hard to the canvas. After a brief break to replace the mouthpiece, Quillen stayed on him, cutting off the ring and hammering him with a brutal left.
Nothing sweet and nice about this.
Shades of Corrales Castillo, a knockdown. The mouthpiece comes out to recover. It might not matter to you today.
Quillen moving in, attacking the body, keeps his hands up, jab lands, followed by the right hand, another left hook, assortment of skill. Very tenacious. There's another sharp left hook. Hedgemond in all kinds of trouble.
Quillen's got to be a little careful not to get too close, because he's smothering his own power.
They are really exchanging punches now. Hedgemond in all kinds of trouble. Quillen.
That finished the job. Hedgemond collapsed,
And Hedgemond, puts him to sleep.
and the fight was waved off before he could take any more damage.
You see the end. This is right above us. Quillen teeing off. Brian made the comment that he was out on his feet.
David Tua versus John Ruiz, March 15th, 1996.
David Tua, the WBC International Heavyweight Champion, John Ruiz.
From the start, Tua walked Ruiz down and exploded with a huge left hook that landed clean.
225. Having a reach advantage here. We'll see how he uses it. Tua with a big left hook, and Ruiz in trouble.
Ruiz staggered, tried to grab on, but Tua swarmed him with another crushing shot that dropped him flat.
Tua comes right at him. Another big bomb, and Ruiz is down. This could almost be over now.
Wow, it was brutal. The referee stepped in at the count of 5.
He comes right in, and before John Ruiz can recover, Tua is all over him. One more right hand, another one in there.
Stopping it just 19 seconds into the fight.
Get the time listed. That's the one there that maybe didn't have to get in.
Filip Hrgović versus Gregory Corbin, May 25th, 2019.
Heavyweight champion Gregory Bad News Corbin. El Animo Hrgović.
The Croatian boxer didn't need much time to make a statement against Corbin. From the start, Corbin tried to crouch and slip shots, but his rhythm was easy to read.
In front of him, fights behind the 1-2 with a very, very sharp jab.
He used to spar with Vander Holyfield and Riddick Bowe, who suffered some of the most famous low blows ever.
Less than a minute in, Hrgović caught him clean with a massive right hand just above the ear, and Corbin dropped like a stone.
Okay, he told us at the fighter meeting, I don't care if I can't box. I head to the right a little bit too much for my liking.
Oh, right hand, right on the ear, and Corbin is down less than a minute into this fight.
Corbin protested, pointing at the back of his head, but the replay didn't lie.
Tempo in the ear.
And it looks clean, Sergio.
No, it's clean.
Right by the ear.
It was a clean shot. Liam Perro versus Brock Jarvis, October 15th, 2022. Perro needed less than a round to prove a point. In front of a roaring Brisbane crowd, Perro caught Jarvis clean with a left cross that dropped him hard.
Work out of it.
God, unbelievable.
4, 5, 6, 7.
Jarvis tried to move, but you could tell immediately he was done. The referee didn't even bother finishing the count. Perro stood over him, fired up, making it clear he was ready for bigger challenges. What a way to steal the spotlight. Kendo Castaneda versus Sonny Fredrickson, May 20th, 2022.
He weighed in at 139.6 pounds. Please welcome Sonny Pretty Boy Fredrickson. Green with gold. He weighed in at 140 pounds even. He is Kendo El Tremendo Castaneda.
After a few early exchanges, Castaneda slipped inside and cracked Fredrickson with a brutal left hook that dropped him flat on his back.
Fredrickson in the black and white trunks, Castaneda in the green and gold trunks.
Good hook right away right there by Tremendo. This one starting out a little more clear, time to fill out. These two seem to be filling each other out a little bit first.
Yeah. Moment to get inside. He let his hands go and then.
Oh, good body shot by us.
There you go. The first 10 seconds, so. But then Kendo just came right in and got all up.
The body shot there by Fredrickson. Placed him real nice.
But Sonny, it's not going to pose well for Sonny if he's not.
Right? Slow feet, heavy hands.
But no defense, that ain't gonna work. Classic boxer, man, out there snapping that jab, being effective.
And is finding his way in and
yes, he is.
Putting those shots together. What a shot! He's out.
It was one of those shots you could feel through the screen. Fredrickson tried to beat the count, but his legs were gone, and the ref had no choice but to wave it off just over 2 minutes into the first round.
You saw that double. Oh, God. Do a double right hand.
Man, a huge moment for Castaneda. Ryan Garcia versus Francisco Fonseca, February 14th, 2020.
Here's the former two-time world title challenger, Francisco Fonseca. He weighed in 134 3/4 pounds. King Ryan Garcia!
Seconds into the first round, Ryan Garcia timed a lightning-quick left that froze Fonseca mid-motion and sent him crashing to the canvas.
He says, hey, I've got a chip on my shoulder. I can beat Ryan Garcia, and then I'll be the one.
Of Ryan Garcia, you see the images of Kobe Bryant and his daughter.
Ryan Garcia is being groomed for greatness, and the stage is set now to start off early with that check hook right there, but it needs to set it up with fast jabs.
Daughter, his newborn, at 130 pounds. He's moving up to face a top fighter here. Davis.
That knocked him off balance.
Davis and Tevin Farmer, 130 pounds.
Caught him with a left hook. Oh, and a left hand! Sends Fonseca down! Flat on his back! It's over!
Fonseca dropped hard, his head bouncing off the canvas, and it was clear he wasn't getting up.
On his back! It's over! There, he's done it again! Ryan Garcia! There is a new...
Garcia didn't even need a follow-up. One shot ended it all.
Sergio.
No, but he set up that left hook, and we predicted it. It all started with that jab, and you can see it right there, Ryan Garcia.
The fight officially lasted 80 seconds, but it felt even faster. Ryan's power was no joke.
Look at the way it's like a whiplash left hook. Thumb up in the air.
And his left hook, it was lethal. Joe Messi versus DeVarrell Williamson, September 27th, 2003.
Baby Joe Messi, city of Denver, Colorado. Ladies and gentlemen, DeVarrell Williamson.
After a cautious start, Messi found his range fast, cracking Williamson with a sharp right-left combination that rocked him badly.
DeVarrell Williamson sticks the long jab in Messi's face. Look, Baby Joe has to prove he's fearless in this fight. If he hangs back, he'll be making a mistake.
His pretty quick hands.
Very vulnerable for straight punches. Messi reaching up against the taller Williamson and landing a 1-2.
Mesi's been getting hit with a few of the jails, but what seems to be to his advantage is that
Williamson's legs stiffened, and Messi went right back to work.
Good right hand by Messi as he ducked to left and came back big.
Landing another clean right hand before dropping him flat with a heavy left hook.
And Williamson hurt. Joe Messi's got an early opportunity. Down he goes. Crowd goes nuts.
It was quick. Williamson stayed down for minutes, completely wiped out by the precision and power.
6, 7, 8. That's it. That is it.
Just 97 seconds into the fight, the referee waved it off, and the Buffalo crowd went crazy.
you know, Meza could get hit with 5 punches, and once he landed the first shot, he was going to go on out, still knock out Williams. Williams is still hurt.
Isaac Hardman versus Bo Hardis, July 2nd, 2022.
Isaac, the head splitter, Hardman!
They've bonded through the course of the week. You get the feeling they could be good friends, but not right now.
Hardman tested the range with a few shots, then smashed Hardis with a clean right hand that made him stumble.
Seen on this massive card.
Well, this card gives him the chance to do that, Ben.
Trying to do the same there. Which is out to the body. Both in great condition. Oh, big right hand over the top from Hardman. Scored over the top, and there's plenty on that.
Hardis tried to stay in it, swinging wild, but Hardman stayed patient, cutting off the ring.
Bang! Now it chases, and there's a big right hand that got through there as well. Good desperation off the ropes from Hartas, but chasing and punching well is Hartas. To the body he goes as well.
Then he found the opening.
And another around the guard. There's plenty on these.
A brutal right straight to the chin. Hardest collapsed instantly, and for a few seconds, it looked bad.
Movie zone.
Oh, that's too big. Oh, that is massive.
The ref waved it off at 2:49 of the first.
From Isaac Hardman.
McNeely on his side rip.
To his side and hopefully up on his feet soon after. Enormous. That right hand. And Bo Hartas was cold. Well, not before he hit the ground, but
yeah, he was
within.
Mike Tyson versus Michael Spinks, June 27th, 1988.
The opening bell. Let's see what happens.
Two undefeated champions, years of hype, and it all ended in 91 seconds.
Tyson attacks immediately, cuts off the ring, throws him with just underway.
From the opening, Tyson stormed forward like a man possessed.
A long time, and Jerry Cooney, the right hand lands to the head of Mike Spinks. It's Tyson all the way here in round number one. Vicious.
The first left hook made Spinks shell up. The uppercut to the body made him drop to a knee.
Standing yet, but he's taking them. The uppercut, body shot, down goes. That was a body shot.
And then came that final left-right.
It makes in. He leads to the right hand. Down he goes. How did you get up from this? Mike Spinks is laying flat on his back.
Spinks hit the canvas like a plank of wood.
Won't be able to do it. It's all over. Mike Tyson has won it. Back row.
10 punches total, and Tyson only needed 8 to close the show.
Because every shot, uppercut landed inside.
He bangs him right back. And you see them counting for the knockdown.
Gerald McClellan versus Jay Bell, August 6th, 1993.
Referee now to give instructions, Tony Perez. His record includes 17 wins, only 1 loss, 1 draw, with 16 wins coming by.
It took McClellan just 20 seconds to remind the world why he was feared.
28 wins, 2 losses, with 26 big wins coming by way of knockout.
In his first defense of the WBC middleweight title, McClellan stepped in against Jay Bell.
Obey my commands at all times, and most important, protect yourself at all times. Any questions? Shake hands. Good luck to the both of you.
One perfectly placed left hook to the body, and Bell crumbled like his ribs shattered on impact.
Championship, Jay Bell in the white trunks, he's the challenger, and the trunk gold is the champion Gerald McClellan. Bell, a former defensive 150-pound linebacker, off the field an honor student. And look at this!
A big left hook to the body, right?
Damn.
Flexes, it appeared to me.
Jay Bell is sprawled out on the canvas.
He cannot move. That's a shot right.
He wasn't just hurt, he was frozen, gasping for air and unable to move.
Body shot did Bell on the ground. Now that's an understatement. That was a colossal body shot. I've never seen it happen that good.
I'll tell you what.
And McClellan had just delivered the fastest knockout in middleweight title history.
Take another look at it.
Here's again. A better view, too, because you can see where he's slipping in, boom, right underneath.
Because he just got a beautifully, perfectly placed. Here comes a hook right under there.
Actually, that looked to be slightly under the ribcage.
Errol Spence Jr. versus Raymond Charles, April 18th, 2014.
11 victories, no defeats, 9 big wins coming by way of knockout. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2000.
It was one of those early career fights where you just knew Spence was built different.
Hands at all times, touch gloves.
You know, he's trying to make Texas a big base for himself. So has all the skill to do it.
The opening minute looked calm.
Ram the truth across the front of his trunks is Raymond Charles. Another one video. Yeah. There's plenty out there of Errol Spence. Raymond Charles 12-2.
Almost like Spence was just gathering data.
Stiff jab, overhand right, lands on the face of Charles. Just working that jab, coming inside, going upstairs, downstairs to the body.
Then a perfectly placed left hand dropped Charles to the canvas like his legs just gave out.
Opening round, scheduled for 10. Nice left hand knocks down Charles.
Body shot.
And get this, Charles got up, but man, he didn't look right.
I don't know if Charles, he doesn't seem inclined to get up. It was a nice body shot, but it wasn't that good.
Spence stayed patient.
4 years old, so.
Errol Spence Jr. the corner, knocked down Charles with the left.
And with seconds left in the round, he pinned Charles in the corner and let his hands go.
Against the 2012 Olympian. Nice left, right. Spence, another left. Charles. Spence has him on the ropes. 10 seconds, and that's it. Referee steps in. It is over.
Clean, brutal, surgical.
It's a left uppercut that sort of set things in motion, and then he comes back, and it's just a flurry of combinations of right.
Nigel Benn vs. Leon Morris, July 1st, 1987.
Don't go away, because Nigel Benn in the golden shorts
In 1987, at London's Royal Albert Hall,
has a habit of ending things very quickly. 5 out of 5, only had 9 rounds.
Nigel Benn put on one of the quickest demolitions you'll ever see. Facing Leon Morris in just his 6th pro bout, Benn charged in from the opening bell and detonated a vicious left hand that dropped Morris flat.
5 out of 5, only had 9 rounds. The last 2 opponents have lasted 2 minutes. And Leon Morris, I don't think he made 10 seconds. And I'm
Before anyone in the crowd had even settled into their seats, Morris, a former 400-meter runner, never stood a chance.
not going to beat the count. He is out, and it is good night, Leon.
Official time, 25 seconds. That was fast.
We've seen Ben Powell before, bang on the chin, followed up as he went over, another one on the chin. No way he was ever getting up again.
Zolani Tete vs. Sibiniso Gonya, November 18th, 2017.
I think very much so, John. He's an avoided man indeed. Oh, and that's the reason why. Goodness me, first punch.
You barely had time to blink. Zolani Tete needed just 11 seconds to flatten Sibiniso Gonya in what became one of the fastest knockouts ever seen in a world title fight.
I think very much so, John. He's an avoided man indeed. Oh, and that's the reason why. Goodness me, first punch.
The moment the bell rang, Tete stepped forward, measured the distance, and uncorked a vicious right hook that looped perfectly over Gonya's guard.
Whipped that shot in. There you go. Gonya looked like he was trying to land a shot of his own.
Gonya didn't even get a chance to warm up. He hit the canvas like a tree chopped from the roots, completely out.
And it's all over. He's knocked him unconscious. The fight is all over with the first punch of the fight. To his own. Oh, he just dropped his hand slightly, didn't he? And he just whipped it around the guard.
Mike Tyson versus Robert Coley, October 10th, 1985.
A good clean fight, that is what we hope to see. Mike Tyson undefeated in his 10th professional fight.
Tyson's clash with Robert Coley lasted just 37 seconds, but it definitely left a mark.
Really, we can see Tyson giving away height this time. You've seen him.
Coley tried to be the aggressor early, firing off punches as if he could bully Tyson into backing up.
You've seen him give away weight before, this time he gives away height. 5'10", Coley.
Bad idea.
Left hook, good night.
Tyson slipped through the chaos like a shark in the water, and a short left hook stunned Coley. The right hand that followed was pure destruction.
Left hook, good night.
Coley went down hard, tried to stand, but his legs were shot.
They keep wheeling him out. He keeps knocking him over. Well, that has got to be one of the quickest. Hit him up. Missed with that, not with that. And really cut.
James Kirkland vs. Aramosely, Albert, May 17th, 2008.
Kirkland at 20 of 22-1 victories. James Kirkland.
From the opening, Kirkland came forward like a freight train.
Aramosely, Albert. It is not something that was incurred during any kind of sparring or training. He's had that.
Eating up distance and closing the gap with zero hesitation.
See the urgency right away that Kirkland attacks. This is why this guy's so much fun to watch.
Less than a minute in, he ripped Albert with a vicious body shot that folded Albert in half.
Knockdown on TV. People are going to give me hell. I better get to work. And 56 in the first.
Albert loves to go to the body, but right little half of the body and put himself. Oh!
And he goes down. He is hurt.
He got up, but you could tell the fight was already slipping.
And he goes down. He is hurt.
Yeah, he
Short
got hit.
shot on the inside.
Kirkland let loose a violent left-right-left combination that dropped Albert hard a second time.
He was down in his only loss against Julio John, and he's hurt again, and down he goes, and Joe Cortez stops it.
Referee Joe Cortez waved it off at 1:06 of the first round.
It seems like his legs wasn't there after that first shot.
Even after
Pure aggression, no mercy.
Left hand on the inside.
Here's another look at it. On the left side of the temple.
David Tua versus Obed Sullivan, June 3rd, 2000.
All right, give me a good clean fight. Remember, guys, I'm fair, but I'm firm. Understand? All right, touch him up. All right.
Tua's 51-second demolition of Sullivan was nothing short of terrifying.
When on his game, he's smart, well-schooled. Major assets are boxing ability, defense. Has a pretty good chin, but lacks the big time.
He closed the distance fast, cut off Sullivan's movement, and went to work on the inside.
I'm going to right hand, stuff something there, and make him worry.
And Tua looking to make a major statement here.
I don't think I've ever seen legs on a fighter that big. That looks like the foundations for the Golden Gate Bridge. I've never seen anything big legs, but nothing like that.
No, and I'll tell you what, they are really big. I've seen steel girders that are small.
Then it happened. 3 uppercuts in a row that looked like something out of a video game.
And here comes David Tua, winging away left, right. Obed's in trouble, and down he goes.
The first 2 snapped Sullivan's head back, but the third, a brutal left uppercut, dropped him straight into the corner like he'd been unplugged.
Ruiz knockout. He's done it again.
Cortez started the count, but everyone in the arena knew Sullivan wasn't getting up.
Left uppercut on the inside, Steve. Almost lifted him off his feet.
6. And he's not getting up.
Well, I set him up with an overhand. I knew he was going to come in and try to throw the jab because I think everybody looks at the Rockman fight.
Julius Indongo versus Edward Troyanovsky, December 3rd, 2016.
Round 1.
Nobody expected it to end like that. Not in 40 seconds. Edward Troyanovsky. The unbeaten IBF and IBO world champion looked calm, maybe even too calm. Then came the shock. Just seconds into the fight, Indongo threw a wild, looping left hand that connected flush on Troyanovsky's chin. Man, he dropped like his legs were cut from under him, flat on his back, staring at the ceiling.
Give me a stool. Give me a stool. Stay right there. Stool. No. Give me a stool. You guys stay back.
The Russian crowd went silent.
Wait.
Chris Eubank versus Reginaldo dos Santos, September 22nd, 1990. It didn't even feel like a fight. It felt like a flash of lightning. Just 20 seconds after the bell rang at the Royal Albert Hall, Dos Santos was on the canvas. And the ref was counting. Eubank didn't even glance back. He just struck his now iconic cross-armed pose, fully aware he'd landed something nasty. That right hand came out of nowhere. Dos Santos tried to sit up, eyes shut, arms reaching, but it was done. Did that really just happen? Damn. Errol Spence versus Carlos Ocampo.
Olympia, buena suerte. Good luck. Touch him up.
Errol Spence walked into the ring with the pressure of a hometown crowd and the expectation to dominate. And he did exactly that. measured the distance and waited for the right opening. Then, boom, a vicious left hook to the body. Right as the first round ended, Ocampo crumbled to the canvas, clutching his ribs, the pain written all over his face. He tried, but man, there was no getting up from that. Official time, exactly 3 o'clock of round 1. Prince Naseem Hamed versus Said Lawal, March 16th, 1996.
They're going to be in front of Naz. Take the fight to him. And keep punching as you move forward. If you stay in front of Naz...
Prince Naseem Hamed's first title defense wasn't just a fight, it was a spectacle.
He can't back off. He has to go forward and try to get close.
The moment the bell rang, it didn't take long for things to spiral. Naseem floated around the ring, loose, almost playful, then bang. A sharp right hand clipped Lawal clean. And down he went. Lawal got up. Before he could gather himself, Hamed stepped in and detonated a right uppercut that folded Lawal instantly.
Nazo, I wonder if he'll back off and just let him recover. Because this fight should be stopped on. If this fight is not finished in the first round, it's because Naz doesn't want to yet.
Just 35 seconds.
Out it comes, wide punch, bang, perfectly on the chin, and it's all over. Back off and allow him to recover. He decided not to. One more punch, doing exactly as he pleases.
Nikita Ababi versus Isaiah Seldon, November 5th, 2019.
Half pounds. In 16 professional bouts, his record outstanding with 13 victories.
Under the bright lights of Madison Square Garden, Ababi came in locked and loaded. Seldon tried to keep his distance, but Ababi's timing was spot on. Then he cracked Seldon with a clean right hand that left him stumbling like his legs had just disappeared. You could see it in his eyes. He was done. Ababi didn't let him off the hook. A few furious punches later, Seldon was flat on the canvas, and the ref had seen enough. That was quick. Julian Jackson vs. Ismael Negron, February 15th, 1992.
16 wins, 8 losses, 1 draw, with 10 wins by way of knockout. Tremendous 42 wins with only 1 defeat, and an impressive 40 big wins by way of knockout.
Jackson's fight with Negron didn't last long, but it left a lasting impression.
He instructed in the dressing room one time, I expect a tough, clean fight. Any questions from the challenger? Any questions from the champion? Let's get it on.
Just under a minute into round 1, both men were exchanging in the middle of the ring.
Very nervous at our meeting, our little chit-chat yesterday. Off the bat, Julian Jackson with a left hook and comes forward. 2 hard hammering shots just landed.
When Negron made one critical mistake, he dropped his left hand ever so slightly. That was all Jackson needed.
What's happening is what's happening right now. He's getting his... There he goes with a left hook. Seconds into the fight.
Like a sniper, he fired off a perfect left hook that detonated on Negron's jaw. He hit the canvas hard, completely out of it.
You have to be philosophical about it. If that's a break, I don't want any of those.
And the ref didn't even bother with a count. Ashley Sexton versus Usman Ahmed, January 22nd, 2010.
Defend yourself at all times. Shake hands.
Ahmed stepped into the spotlight that night with full confidence, dancing, smiling, soaking in the moment like a man ready to shock the world.
By way of knockout, please welcome Flash Ashley Sexton.
But all that swagger vanished in seconds.
Good atmosphere in here ahead of this one. Popular Ashley Sexton, who's been calling for a move up in class. Here it is.
Sexton zeroed in on one glaring flaw, Ahmed's low lead hand.
Ahmed was over at the ropes as Sexton was trying to climb in, pushing his face and his face, so he's certainly confident enough.
After a couple of rangefinders missed the mark,
And although he won a lot of friends and he's losing a title tilt, he didn't do an awful lot of work. And this is going to be a tough match for him.
Ahmed was so brave against Chris Edwards.
Sexton finally timed it right, and when that straight right connected, Ahmed collapsed instantly.
And a good start.
Yep, he's producing the better work. Ahmed's come back with it.
It's the right hand, and he's been having success with that since the opening bell. Oh!
Under a minute, no follow-up needed.
He stepped right in with a punch. I mean, he was throwing the punches that mattered from the start. But beautiful punch. Couldn't have landed any cleaner on the button. Just...
Jeff Horn versus Anthony Mundine, November 30th, 2018.
Gentlemen, I've already given you both your instructions in the dressing room. Round one!
Less than 2 minutes in, and Mundine was laid out flat, staring at the lights in Suncorp Stadium. Horn came in aggressive, pushing the pace early. A clean right hand got Mundine backing up. And Horn zeroed in with a couple of crisp body shots that clearly rattled him. Then a perfectly timed left hook to the chin. And that was it.
It's all over!
"96 seconds. Phil Williams versus Brandon Burke, June 15th, 2007.
Out of Minneapolis, let's welcome Phil the Drill Williams.
Phil the Drill Williams versus Brandon Burke might go down as one of the fastest shutdowns in boxing memory.
Set. Great one-liner by the common man is always about the wardrobe malfunction. Very much so. So we're set to go. Phil the Drill Williams 3-0. All three of his wins by way of knockout, and Brandon Burke.
The moment the bell rang, Williams launched a right hand with lethal intent and landed it flush.
And a heck of a looking ring attire, and we're underway.
Here we go.
Oh, right out of the gate! The fastest knockout I've ever seen in my life!
Burke, who had already made a bizarre entrance in boxer briefs and tennis shoes, was out cold before he even threw a punch.
He's not going to make it.
Just 10 seconds in, the fight was over. Damn. The crowd barely had time to blink.
Here comes the charge. Here's the shot. Goodbye. The knees, and Phil Drill rolls to 4-0. Oh. Good afternoon, good evening, good night. Let's go up to the ring announcer.
Pong Saklek Wonjongkam versus Daisuke Naito on April 19th, 2002 in Khon Kaen, Thailand.
46戦目一方内藤大輔22戦目に当たります WBC 世界フライ級のタイトルマッチ
Wonjongkam shocked everyone with just how fast he handled the undefeated Naito.
戦前に言っている通りです。まず自分から打ち合いに行きたいという気持ちです。
Fans were expecting a real flyweight battle, but they barely had time to sit down. Out of nowhere, Pong Saklek slipped one of those wild shots and fired back with a perfectly timed left hook that caught Naito flush. That punch just froze him. Naito hit the canvas hard, flat on his back. Layman Brewster vs. Andrew Golota, May 21st, 2005.
Command at all time and protect yourself at all time. All right, let's go. Get it out.
In just 53 seconds, Brewster dismantled Golota in a heavyweight title fight that felt over before it even began.
Andrew Golota, for a very big man, has an excellent quick jab and good foot movement.
As soon as the bell rang, Brewster walked him down with terrifying purpose. The first left hook landed hard. Golota hit the canvas and looked dazed.
And begins hooking and right crossing away and bombs Golota to the canvas with a perfect...
That alone could have ended it, but Brewster wasn't done.
And that was the smartest thing, that's it. Golota will not recover from this, I can promise you.
A second knockdown came almost instantly after a vicious flurry.
Round knockout.
Right, he saw what Lennox did to him, and you know that's the way to get him.
Second knockdown.
And when Golota got up again, barely.
By Layman Brewster. That's a very good point.
He didn't freeze.
That's a very good point.
He got iced.
The final left-right combo folded him like a chair.
Never gave him a chance to get his head back. The left hook was superior tonight.
The left hooks that
he was trying, he just got caught. The guy was smart, he paid attention, he did his homework, he saw how Lennox Lewis came out and shut him up.
Jermell Charlo vs. Erickson Lubin, October 14th, 2017.
Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves, touch them up, good luck.
It was supposed to be a coming-out party for Erickson Lubin, a 22-year-old phenom looking to shock the world.
KOs, the bell, and round one, the champion Charlo in the maroon and silver.
But Jermell Charlo had a different script in mind.
For me. Charlo with Arislandi Lara and sparred with Errol. Just to keep Errol Spence off you, even in sparring, you have to be strong.
In Brooklyn's Barclays Center, the crowd expected a technical battle. Instead, they witnessed a stunner.
KOs in the opening round, but he has never faced a caliber of opponent. He says his greatest strength is his mental game, and that's saying something at the age of 22, Al.
Yeah, that's...
Late in the first round, as Lubin leaned in with his guard slightly off, Charlo slipped in a compact right hand that detonated on the chin.
But 11 of his knockouts...
Lubin folded awkwardly, his legs gone before he even hit the canvas. These first-round knockouts never get old. Quick, but unforgettable. Which one had you sitting there like, what just happened? Let me know in the comments. And if you're into quick chaos, hit that subscribe button. More is on the way.